Hello and welcome to my weekend. We've done a lot of work stuff for Vlogmas. I haven't done that didn't make much of a difference. I turn my brightness down when I use it because it hurts my eyes. But I haven't done much on the weekend, partly because I'm off, just doing whatever. So I thought over the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, I give you a little glimpse into my weekend. It's not that exciting. It wasn't exciting before quarantine, and it's less exciting now. So, yeah, we've had like 700 to 1,000 cases every day here in Montana. And with a population size, that's a lot of people. So, kind of tend to stay home on weekends anyways, because why go do the shopping or whatever on a weekend when you can do it on Wednesday or Thursday? It tends to be a lot better, except for that hellish Tuesday at Costco the other week. Man. But yeah, so plan today. Bake the cookies that I made last week that I didn't get around because I was busy during the week. Bake those off. Exercise. Art, read, lounge. Yeah, it's not exciting, but that's what I do on the weekend. The idea is it's to be a little relaxy and not stressful kind of stuff. I might watch an art class or something like that. Just relaxing stuff, for me at least. It's snowing today, and it's cold. Well, it's seasonal. We've had unseasonably warm temperatures for the last couple of weeks or so. So we're all like, oh my God, it's not 50. It's 32. And yeah, so everyone's a little in shock over the weather change because it's chilly now. It's just seasonal. It's still not all that bad. So, alrighty, I'm gonna go wrestle up some breakfast and talk at you later. So far, weekend vlogging has been a massive fail. I have not vlogged except for yesterday morning, which would be Saturday because today is Sunday, so there's not like much time. Not much has happened. Anyways, I baked cookies, made cranberry bread yesterday, did yoga, Pilates, read, took a nap. That's kind of weekends. So there's really not a lot that goes on. And I do try to have delineated 2 days off, although as a small business owner, a lot of times you end up doing some stuff, but not like major work. You gotta have some boundaries about things. And when I updated to Catalina, I freaking hate the photos now. I feel like they don't show you everything in everything. Okay. So it's going to be there. And when you have a lot of photos to begin with, when you're constantly creating art and stuff like that, it becomes complicated. And you can't find something. It's really annoying. Okay, so now all I want to do is find this one picture. But no, okay, no. There we go, I found you. Yay! I found it. So I will try to do better Sunday today. It's going to be like a 4-minute long vlog of nothing. cranberry bread from yesterday. Nummy, nummy. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to make caramels this morning. Mom loves them. I make them for her. It's cold today, which is a good time to make them because I'm standing in a kitchen for an hour staring at sugary stuff. Have chemical reactions. It's kind of super boring, I gotta say. And if it was up to me, I wouldn't make them, but she really, really, really loves them, so I make them. I'm gonna make caramels this morning. That's probably gonna be about it for Christmas cooking. Still trying to figure out what's for Christmas dinner and Christmas Eve dinner. Christmas Eve dinner is usually something a little more simple, such as soup, or if I'm really gung-ho, I'll make some pilmeni. They're little Russian stuffed meat dumplings. They're really good. Yeah, so make caramel. Go stare at sugar for an hour, and I'm not going to film it because sugar is dangerous. Boiling sugar is dangerous. And you just gotta watch it, and you don't want to hurt anything, and you don't want to drop the camera up. So, but like when I worked in a restaurant, I would tell people, new hires, they're burning, teaching them how to burn a creme brulee, make that nice little sugar crust. I'm like, you would rather get yourself with a blowtorch than the sugar, because the sugar is like napalm. So it's on there, it keeps burning, and then if you touch it, it burns the next part you touch. Sugar burns hurt. So just remember that if you're working with sugar, be really careful, because it is like napalm, and the next thing it will transfer to the other thing, and it hurts and it burns hot and then keeps burning. Okay, eat my cranberry bread. Go make. The sun just made over the ridge line and the trees. Caramels are done. 55 minutes of standing around, and at the end, all I wanted was some lip glue. I'm like, I need lip glue, but I couldn't leave. After spending almost an hour standing around staring at a thermometer, you don't want to ruin them and let them scorch or get too far along, and then they become more of a toffee. They get a little too cracky. That happened one year. And they were still good, you just weren't. So you make a Swedish style of caramel that's kind of soft. It's really good. The original recipe, they put peppermints on top, but we just make them with the caramels. And it's a really good caramel recipe. I think it was from Saveur. They had a little Swedish section one year, and so jumped upon that one, tried those out. That was the year I made quite a few confections and invested in the candy thermometer, which if you're going to do any candy at all, I really suggest getting the candy thermometer, because it's so much easier and takes a lot of the guesswork out of making any kind of boiled confection. Though that said, prior to that, I had made plenty of stuff with no thermometer and had it turn out just fine. But you always have a little bit more of a question mark, and then that whole water testing thing, it's just easier to get a thermometer, frankly, and be like, I know I'm in firm ball. And every year I have to go check in Fanny Farmer, what's 250, because the Saveur recipe doesn't give like firm ball or hard ball or hard crack or anything like that. So I just have to go look in Fanny's candy section, Fanny Farmer cookbook. I'd say I have the 90s version of Joy of Cooking, and then the Fanny Farmer. If you have those two cookbooks, you have a really good resource for stuff. The Fanny Farmer is like anything basic American, they got it there. Canning, confections, whatever. And then the I don't know about the latest edition of the Joy of Cooking, but Joy of Cooking, that one version got used. I use it a lot still. It has pretty much all the basics you can want. That's like a little bit step above and a little bit more diverse than the Fanny Farmer. So